Dinah and I are hiking up a trail to Protection Mountain Mine, but neither the mine nor the mountain is our goal. Instead, we're aiming to climb Television Peak and Stuart Knob. This trail will take us to the mine, and from there we'll climb up Protection Mountain. From Protection Mountain, we'll be able to get to Television Peak, and from there we'll follow a ridge to Stuart Knob. There's Television Peak. The unofficial name comes from the communication apparatus on it. There's Protection Mountain, which is a long ridge. This will be a long day for us. We'll cover 32 kilometers on foot and gain 1,500 meters with lots of ups and downs. We want to get back before sundown. That's the mine. We explored it on a previous trip, but today we have no time to take another look. After 2 hours of hiking, we've barely started. We need to find a way up Protection Mountain first. We've made it to just below the ridge of Protection Mountain. After a little bit of scrambling, we're walking on the ridge. To the left is Television Peak, our first destination. We had hoped to follow the ridge right to Television Peak, but it was too rugged. So we dropped down to the basin and found a weakness here in the cliff band where we could scramble up. It was more difficult than I expected, but we made it up. Below us is the basin that we had to cross. With the scrambling bit out of the way, all that's left is to hike up this screed. As you can see, this is a huge basin. Once on the ridge, we merely walked to the summit. I ran out of water, so I grabbed some snow. We'll soon find water after we come down from the summit. This trip will end up taking 13 hours, including a half-hour bike ride. That's a view looking back at Protection Mountain where we were. 4.5 hours after starting out, we've reached the top of Television Peak. We've come down from Television Peak and are on our way to climb Stuart Knob. Here's a view of Television Peak as we walk away from it. Our next goal is the small peak on the left, a considerable distance away. But ridge walking doesn't get any more enjoyable than this. It's like a highway leading to the summit. After a brief scramble, we're on top of Stuart Knob. We'll end up 12 kilometers from our car when we finish this trip, but I've stashed a bike so I can ride back and get it.